Welcome back to the series of cooking classes, and today we are going to present our part 3 series. So today we're going to be exploring the blender. My name is Julia Rudnicki, if some of you already know. So today we are going to start with exploring the blender. Question to the audience: do you guys have the blenders? Raise your hands. I want to see 1, 2. So pretty much everyone. Well, because I wasn't sure if we need like some tips on the safety of the blenders and stuff, so we don't need any of it, right? So you're all like all pros here, right? Okay, all right. So we're ready for the food. So what I was going to say, that blender is really an extension for me in the kitchen. I compared my blender, and 2 blenders actually that I've gotten to my cell phone, because if something happens to them, I don't think I could live without them. I use them daily. I would say I just, I really use, and I think it's really worth it to explore the investing in the really powerful blender, because it will last you a lifetime. I know I'm not here to advertise any brands. Any brand is wonderful. Just pick, depends on your budget and the capabilities of it. But what I do love about blenders is you just push the button and the meal is ready for you. So in the blenders we can make anything. We can make dips, smoothies. We can make even the pancake dough. We can make the pasta sauce. That's what we're going to make today. I mean, the options are limitless for the blender. So today we're going to start, since I don't want to keep you waiting too long. So what we're going to start is, I want to make an easy peasy sauce that will be served with pasta. Super healthy. It takes about 5-10 minutes with all the prep, and there is pretty much no cooking involved. So my goal today is to show you guys how easy this is with the blender to make a dinner in about 10-15 minutes altogether. So, all right, let's start. So the first, I'm going to add water to the blender. Let's see. I'm going to use this one. And the reason I'm adding water first, in case that their ingredients, they're going to go in there, they're not going to get stuck. So it kind of serves as a natural barrier that anything getting stuck to the bottom of the blender. So let's see. I probably need more. Let's see. All right, let's start with this, and we can always add more water. Here I'm going to add some vegetables. I will start with sweet peppers. I have roasted sweet peppers. You can pick any color. So we are making an alternative to Alfredo sauce. So I decided to get some yellow peppers, because they would give a wonderful yellowish color to our sauce. So any amount of the peppers, and then you can always play with the amounts. So here I have measured nutritional yeast. So we're just going to dump the whole thing. It's all measured. The recipe would be available after the presentation. So we have about half a cup of nutritional yeast. I'm going to add, this is about half a cup of hemp seeds. Hello. Let's see. Here I have, this is a spice mixture. I just made it. I pre-measured it. This is 1 tablespoon of garlic powder, 1 tablespoon of onion powder. And we have some salt here, and for extra flavor I added some smoked paprika, about a teaspoon. So this is just basically onion powder, garlic powder, welcome to the class, and salt. So we're going to add this. What I did want to mention about nutritional yeast, if some people are not familiar, it gives a wonderful cheesy flavor to our sauce. So we can always add more. If you don't like it, you don't have to add nutritional yeast. You can always omit it. So for the creaminess, we're going to add cauliflower. This is how we get our vegetables in, right? And cauliflower is roasted. It's not fresh. This is roasted cauliflower. So all I did, I just put it on the parchment paper in the oven for about 25 to 30 minutes at 380 degrees, maybe 400. Let's see. It'll be good. And roasted it. There is no oil. There's nothing that needs to be happened. You just push a button in the oven. So let's see. So we have cauliflower. Let's see what else we can add. So we're going to add some chickpeas. And I'm going to add about a cup of chickpea because we have a large container. For a smaller portion, you would need about maybe a quarter, maybe half of the cup. You can actually use hummus as well. So this is just totally optional. Let's see. And for some extra flavor, what I want to do is, for people who have allergies, you can totally omit this. This is slivered almonds. I soaked them overnight, so they will give it that creamy texture. But since they're roasted, we'll have like extra depth of flavor to our sauce. All right, the sauce is ready to go. Let's see. And I think I would like to add a little bit of lemon juice. Just a smidge. It doesn't have to be much, just for some extra flavor. Here we have miso paste. This is about 2 tablespoons of miso. In the miso paste, what it does is, you can always avoid it. I have made the sauce without it, but it will give that umami flavor to your sauce. So, all right, let's see. I think we need a little bit of water again. All right. All right, you ready?
Ready.
That I'm blending it for longer is, I'm sure everyone loves creamy sauces, right? We don't want that super gritty or anything because we did add the hemp seeds. So I think it needs a little bit more salt. Let's see. So, but that's the beauty about the sauce. There is pretty much like minimal cooking involved. So let's see, we're gonna add some salt. I think I'd like to add a little bit more lemon juice in the miso. see. So this is the beauty about the sauce. All the cooking is just figuring out your favorite proportions for the vegetables and the seeds. So I do want to tell you, if we omit the almonds, the sauce is not free. Like for people who avoid tree nuts, this is a wonderful recipe with if anyone has allergy to dairy or anyone has allergy to egg, like this is a wonderful sauce. So let's see, where did I put my lid? Where did it go?
It's in front of the salt. It's in front of the salt.
Front of the salt. Where are you? Yes, thank you. All right, let's see. In There you go. All right, you are always welcome to reheat the sauce at home, but what we do in our family, we just serve it as it is, like easy peasy dinner. Like you could see how long it takes to make the sauce. This is so easy and delicious. So much better. So, all right, let's serve some pasta. So today we have 2 types of pasta. I prepared whole wheat, regular whole wheat pasta. And then as an alternative to include more vegetables in our diet, I have cooked, it's called split pea pasta. That's a relatively new product. I've tried it recently, it's wonderful. I could not believe it tastes so good, so I hope you guys would be the judge. Because I think it really tastes great. And the best part is there was no aftertaste. Like, you know how some alternative like chickpea pasta and lentil pasta, they do have a little bit of that aftertaste. And if you are a parent, it's very hard to find pasta that a picky toddler would eat. So he actually approved it. So I hope you guys like it. And this is wonderful. There is tons of protein in this pasta. So let's get started. So I made the sauce super mild, it's super creamy. If you like it spicy, kick it up a notch, smoked spicy paprika, red pepper, go for it. This is the base today. And this is like, I just want to show you how easy this is. So, sorry. Here we got the tongs. 1, 2, and then the plates. Here you go.
Okay.
So let's do this.
Take a scoop and put it in the bowl, and then they can.
Yeah. Gosh, I can't believe so much sauce. I made this in like 2 minutes. All right, so pasta first.
Pasta first.
Yeah, so this one is, I think you can serve both if anyone would like, yeah. So like, let's say half a pasta. Yep.
Okay.
And then half of the whole wheat.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, big difference.
So you could try
Even
the
a difference in
difference.
color, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I think this is a really good alternative. If anyone is interested, I will tell you where I got it and the brand. So if you cook this sauce, it will thicken up, and if you leave it in the fridge, it will thicken up because there is chickpeas in there. So it will coagulate a little bit. So all right, we've got the forks over there. So all right. And then I will serve really quick. So I'm going to serve 2 side by side, so everyone can try. And if you want extra sauce, feel free. We have tons.
Okay.
So, And you can make it thicker to your liking too. So the sky is the limit. I think I actually would like to make it a bit thicker, but it's okay. It'll thicken up. All right, how is the pasta? Sorry, we could have warmed it up a bit more. I know, I don't like the cold pasta either. All right, so.
Oh, the pastor's getting one. I'm giving this.
Oh, I'll serve him some. Okay. All right, so what do you think?
I like the sauce.
You can make it spicy. This is the base. Like, just feel free to add more vegetables, more almonds. Like, it really, the chickpea, almonds, and hemp seeds, I think it's a wonderful combination. And then the reason I used hemp seeds because they're wonderful source of omega-3s. So this is a meal that is one-stop shopping for, yes, ma'am, for health.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you.
all right. So while you guys are eating, I'm going to start making the dressing for the salad. So again, I would prefer honestly a little bit thicker, but again, like it's going to coagulate in the fridge, and then if you warm it up with the pasta, it will really, and then the pasta absorbs the sauce. This is great. I mean, this is like pretty much the recipe out of nothing. I didn't have anything. So I'll call this recipe, I didn't have much in the fridge, but I have stuff in the pantry, right? Like this is pretty much like pantry ingredients. We have miso, we have nutritional yeast, we have spices, we have hemp seeds, almonds, and just some roasted vegetables. You can use any roasted vegetables that you like. So tomatoes, just sky's the limit. So this is easy peasy. All right, so now we're gonna shift gears and we're going to make a different color. I want to make a dressing that is bright red. Yes, so I made a delicious salad. So today I decided to go with more of a seasonal vegetables in the salad. We have, it's a mixed greens mixture. There's spinach, there is like young greens, arugula. I have added pickled onions to go with the theme with the red vegetables. We have wonderful seasonal vegetable, and I think it's so underrated, is purple cabbage. We have cherry tomatoes. I added some fresh cauliflower. We have roasted beets here. And we have pomegranate seeds to add some extra fiber. So this is all ready. If anyone would like, we have some almond slices on the side, if anyone would like a salad with the almond slices. So this is optional. So I'm gonna make the dressing. Oh yeah, go for it. So now you can just, sorry, pass it around. I'll give you the lid in case you need it, so you can cover it up. So there you go. All right, I'm excited about the dressing too. Let's see. So we're gonna start with, I've got frozen berries. And this is a mixture. We have blueberries, raspberries, and blackberries. So I'm just gonna add it to the blender. I can't believe it, we're not making a smoothie, okay? This is a dressing. I think there's strawberries too, yes, because it's a berry mixture. Okay, all right. So what I would like to add is my own twist. I'm gonna add beets. Those are cooked beets. Those are not raw. Just specifically to give it a little creamy texture. And the sweetness, natural sweetness to the dressing, because beets, is anyone familiar with the beets? One hand, yes, yes. Do you like beets? Oh my God, beets is like the favorite vegetable. I eat beets every week. And there is a research that beets are so good for your cardiovascular health. They actually help to promote the oxygenation. A lot of athletes use the beets for recovery. So beets, beets, beets. All right, we're going to add some balsamic vinegar. And I'm going to add quite a lot because we have a large portion for the dressing. So I have really good balsamic vinegar here, the Italian balsamic vinegar that is so fragrant. Let's see. Now, the secret is in this recipe, we're going to use some lemon zest for some oils. We can always add more. Let's see. I'm going to add some. This is a mixture of cardamom and coriander, freshly ground. I'm going to add some cumin.
The name for coriander that we use is?
Cilantro. Cilantro is the name for coriander. So did you guys know that dried up cilantro is coriander, the seeds? Yes, yes. Yeah, some people, I didn't know this. It was like, oh, like what's coriander? Like it tastes like cilantro. So yes, so we're gonna add some salt. Okay. And let's see what else. For extra sweetness, we're going to add some dates. I have medjool dates here, so we're not using any syrups or sugar. We're just gonna add dates, and they'll give extra creamy texture to our dressing. So let's see. I'm not gonna use all dates what the recipe calls for. We're gonna see how sweet the berries are. So, all right, let's see. And I think salt, and then some water. So let's add some water. Okay, this one I think I'm gonna reduce the water first and see how that goes. All right, look. All right, we're about to blend. So this is, I have two Vitamix models. One is the newer one. It has the sensors, you put it on. So this is the old school Vitamix, but it still works and I love it. For a little bit, I'm gonna mix it. I wish I had a little spatula. Wow, this smells fantastic. This smells fantastic. I think if it's not balsamic vinegar, it could be a smoothie. So the trick is to reduce the bubbles, is to bring back to speed 1 or 2 and let it stir for a while, because otherwise you're gonna get a smoothie in the Vitamix. So since we're not making a smoothie, we're making the dressing. I always reduce it to like speed 1 and just like let it spin for a minute. There you go. Let me try first in case it needs spices. Oh my God, wow, this is better than I thought. Wow, it's so I love this. This is my new favorite. So I'm gonna serve it in the separate 2-ounce cups. So you can guys add as much as you want. You actually like, I'm surprised you don't really taste the balsamic vinegar, but it adds the depth to the dressing. This is wonderful. Feel free to add more spices, chili peppers, anything that's, if you like it spicy, this is wonderful. So, I know, can't go wrong with the dates if it's.
Aren't the beets sweet enough? Do you have to add that date?
No, you don't have to. It's just optional. Because, yeah, there are days, I mean, if you feel like making something more savory, don't add the dates. Okay, all right. I can't believe, I didn't, this looks perfect. Thank you. All right, I'm gonna cover this up. And, all right, so the dressing is ready. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pass the salad here. And then we have the bowls here. Let me put the new gloves on. And then you can help yourself as much as you want. We have lots of salads, so don't be shy. All right. All right, if the salad is served, I'm gonna make the last item of today's presentation is, so what I am doing is, I am kind of introducing you to more flavor. Like, we're up in the taste buds, right? It's like the sauce was super mild. Now the dressing has a lot of flavor. And then, so what we're gonna do is, I think it's the top of the flavor today. We're gonna make orange ginger shots. So, for example, grocery stores, they have those wellness shots. Any flavor you can think of, and they can be quite expensive. But with the Vitamix, I mean, we can make it in about 30 seconds. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to take my container. Let's do this one. It's a little bit bigger. So here's my best friend again. I'm telling you, it's like my cell phone. All right, let's see. So what we need for the orange ginger shot. I have some beautiful oranges here that I peeled. It's just oranges, fresh oranges. Here you go. So when you feel like you're getting sick or you don't feel well, feel free to make yourself a orange ginger shot. They're wonderful. They really are. There is so much health benefits. And I will talk more about each ingredient in detail. So we're going to start with the oranges. We're going to add lots of vitamin C to our orange ginger shot. Next, I am going to add some orange zest. Not much. So what I have noticed with the flavor, if you add too much zest, it's going to taste bitter. The zest is wonderful. It contains natural oils, so many properties. So what fruits, vegetables, and plants in general, they have things like, it's called polyphenols. There are multiple classes of polyphenols, but the beauty of fruits, vegetables, and just plant kingdom itself, what you have is when you eat whole food, you are getting the whole umbrella of nutrients. Supplements are a great option, but I just want you to think of it. They took one compound out of the whole food and sold it to us. So I want you to think about that nutrition does not work in isolation, right? This is just the whole variety of foods that we eat. All right, so we have our oranges, we have our orange zest. This is fresh turmeric. I got it at the store. So this is not even the spice. I really love fresh turmeric. So disclosure, work in the gloves if you can, because it will stain everything. Just like turmeric spice, I feel like this is like 10 times more potent than the spice itself, because it has natural oils and it will leave the stains on your skin. So we have fresh turmeric here. Let's see. And if you like more turmeric, feel free to add more. So we're gonna add turmeric. This is what is gonna give us wonderful orange color. We have ginger. This is fresh ginger that I got at the store. This is not a spice. Let's see. Maybe a little bit less. And then my secret ingredient is going to be anise seeds. Sometimes they call it anise star. This is just ground up anise. So the interesting fact about the spice is, you all know about Tamiflu, right? And that's been like in the news recently. It's a drug that helps fight like influenza A, influenza B. It has antiviral properties. So Tamiflu has the compound, so anise seed star, it has the compound that Tamiflu is made of. Oh, sorry. So we're just gonna get a little bit. It smells, if anyone is interested, I will let you smell it. It kind of smells almost like minty cinnamon. It's a little bit different. I love the spice, but we're just gonna add a little bit.
They sell tea out of anise,
Oh, really? I didn't know.
and it smells wonderful.
Yes. So it has wonderful, I mean, aside from anti-inflammatory. So here with the ginger, turmeric, orange, we're combining vitamin C, anti-inflammatory. There is ginger helps digestion. There is a research proving that the ginger slows down digestion. Anise helps the bloating. So you've got an umbrella of wonderful properties. By the way, how's the dressing? It's wonderful. I think it's going to be like my top 3 dressings. It's wonderful. So, all right, so we're just gonna add a little bit of anise. And I think this is it. I mean, maybe some water, but that's all we need today. And then I'll add lemon juice. Yeah, let's do some lemon juice. So in the blender, one orange is, it's a blood orange. Blood orange is still an orange. Good catch. So yes, I ran out of one orange, so I decided to add the blood orange. You know, let's add more polyphenols. Let's add more anthocyanins. So here you go. Let's blend. Let's see how much water we need for this one. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. What I love about the blender, the longer you leave it, the creamier you're gonna get the texture. So there is no, did you know you can make flour in the Vitamix?
Yes.
Yeah. From whole grains, 100%. There you go. Sorry, I'm not advertising here, but I've had vitamins. I mean, gosh, this one I think over 10 years old now.
I was just saying it's on sale at Costco right now.
Yeah, like even the basic model, but it's not even the containers. It's the what makes, like, you want to find the blender that has a lot of horsepower, because a lot of blenders, they just not would be able to like grind the cheese seeds and the hemp seeds to that creamy texture. And like I can tell you, people do not like seeds on their teeth. Like, you just, no, you don't.
It's a good investment, so you don't use it every day. So
Well, yeah, it's like,
if it's expensive, you use it every day.
So-
you get your money worth.
exactly. So my routine is with the Vitamix, when we don't have time and I need to get my kid out the door in 5-10 minutes, smoothies. He helps me, I mean, he pushes a button, but like we make a smoothie. So we'll put like lots of ingredients. I can tell you more. So we put like fats and protein in there and fruits and veggies. He loves doing it. Like like you'll be surprised. Like some people like, oh, I don't like beans or chickpea and whatever, right? It's like, I don't eat this. You don't really taste them in the smoothie. So that's the way to get the fiber in the child. So mama is happy and the kid is happy. And we got out in 5-10 minutes. And the best part is, do you know how to clean it? How easy to clean the blender? Just put the water, like, so you add like maybe even like half a drop of dish soap, the soap, and then, so there is a button, there is actually a function, clean function. I've never used it. I always used to wash it like with soap. Like, I mean, for some meals that I make, yes, I do have to wash it, but if it's a quick smoothie, like all we do is I pour out the smoothie in the cup and then rinse it off, put water, dish soap, you put it, like, you spin it for 2 minutes and that's about it. I mean, your Vitamix, your container is pristine, sparkling. For busy parents, I mean, this is a game changer. So let me see, let me try this too. So. Oh, this is not too bad. This is not too bitter. This is wonderful.
Okay,
Just a little bit.
got some more to do.
Mm-hmm. So this is a wonderful antiviral, anti-inflammatory, anti-cancer. I mean, I can go on and on with anti-words. This is really a powerhouse, and it's so easy. And you don't have to pay $10 for a tiny little shot from the store, right? So
And it's not even fresh.
I can give you more. I mean, if you want the whole cup, you're welcome. Let me know. And so the good thing is I didn't have to squeeze I didn't juice the oranges. Like, we're keeping all the fiber here. We're keeping the fiber from the ginger, we're keeping the fiber from the turmeric, from the oranges, everything. Everything is in here. Yes, yes.
Do we have to peel the turmeric?
Yes, just scrape it off with the spoon or a knife. You don't have to peel it. So the question is, like, do we have to peel the turmeric? So, so yes, you do have to, like, if it's a young one, but unfortunately in this store it's just regular turmeric, just like scrape it off. So I've seen some YouTube videos, like in the villages, they actually, like Indian villages, like they scrape it with their nail. That's how easy it is. So what do you think of the, it's a little bit bitter, it is.
But it's not bad.
It's not bad. Yeah.
Are there orange seeds in that?
Well, if they were, you know, you're getting the fiber, right? Because the Vitamix blends everything. So they're like, this is what I'm saying. You can blend pretty much like avocado seed. I mean, I wouldn't do it because it'll damage the Vitamix.
You can blend an iPhone.
There are videos, though. There are videos that blend like phones, like in the different blenders. I wouldn't, you know, I'm not that rich to ruin my precious Vitamix or a blender. But if there were seeds in there, you know, you're eating them, right?
I find that orange seeds are bitter.
Oh, I see. I see. So, but I think what gives the bitterness is the orange zest, because it is a little bit bitter. Because remember, I added the orange zest. But beside the bitterness, we're getting so many beneficial compounds that we rarely get in our diet, right? Like, this is why I added. I mean, we can add lemon zest, like whichever, right? Like, just to add extra flavor, right? Because there's so many natural oils in there, right?
So the zest is for oil?
So the zest is, I added the zest for extra flavor, like especially, sorry, the question is, do we have to add the zest to the shot? No, absolutely not. You don't have to do it, but I feel like the skin of the orange and the lemon or whichever fruit you get, like the citrus, it has those natural, did you know, like the oils from the grapefruits, they have like antiviral, like super properties. So you can experiment with any zest that you would like. And the grapefruit supplement is very expensive. Like, I remember back in the day I actually bought it for something, but why? Like, here you go, you get, and then if there is oils, and then if the seeds from the orange make it a little bit bitter, but think about it, you're getting all the nutrients from the seeds, that is just it pulverized, you can't even taste it, right? So I think it's a wonderful drink, and we don't have to spend a lot of money on that.
I used
Yes,
to
ma'am.
take a lot of turmeric.
Uh-huh,
I kind of made myself sick,
uh-huh.
with the stomach.
Oh, because it was too much.
Exactly, but it did wonders for me.
Okay, so the question is, someone from the audience used to take too much turmeric, so the person got upset stomach and some side effects. So just like anything else, I think it's in moderation. This is why we call it a shot, right? It's like, I mean,
You can barely taste it in that though. I think it's wonderful. wonderful.
Exactly. So all in all, I mean, maybe I added about maybe like 1 ounce of turmeric. It wasn't much. I mean, if you want, like, you can just add a nail of turmeric, right, or ginger. So, like, in other cultures, they add so much ginger, we would think it's like, oh my God, I can't even eat this much ginger, right? So, you know, but
Getting taste, I think it's wonderful.
so, but I think it gives that wonderful orange flavor too. So it's just, it's a natural dye here, right? So.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
You're welcome. So, this is it. So today, so what do you think, guys? Did we up the flavor today?
Oh, very much so.
Very tasty.
10 out of 10.
Everything.
So it's said that in traditional medicine that bitter flavors really promotes cardiovascular health and weight management, like combining like any fruits or vegetables that have bitter flavor, because mostly we rarely eat them, right? I mean, what else is like arugula is somewhat a little bit bitter, right? There are different greens that are, is it like dandelion greens? They're a little bit bitter. There's another one that I can't think of right now. I tried it and I was like, oh gosh, that was a little bit too much, but I added too much in the salad. There are specific bitter greens that you can add to the salad, but they just enhance your meal and the flavors. So I highly recommend to add a little bit of some bitter fruits or vegetables to your diet. All right, I think we would sum it up today. We have made a wonderful dinner today. We have started with the pasta, with cauliflower Alfredo sauce, with nuts, just a little bit of nuts. We got hemp seeds, nutritional yeast, spices, pretty much out of nothing. And then we made a wonderful salad. The dressing was absolutely out of this world, and we used frozen berries, so which is like super easy. You don't have to have them in season. So, so what did we have in the dressing? We added frozen berries, balsamic vinegar, some dates, spices, lemon zest, coriander, cardamom. I added a little bit of cumin, and then this was pretty much it, and some salt. So that was our wonderful dressing. And then in the ginger shot, we have oranges, some aniseed spice, turmeric, ginger, and orange zest. Thank you so much for.
Any questions?
Oh, do you have any questions?
The pasta. What kind of pasta is?
So this one is split pea pasta. It's a new one. I've tried it. I'll tell you the brand of the camera. So it's wonderful. You can get it at Woodman's, and it's not that expensive. So
Split pea? Just split pea or combined?
just split pea. That's what they claim. Just split pea and water.
What brand is that?
Zenbee. So then Zenbee is the pasta. I found it at Woodman's. I think it's hard because they're a newer company, and I think they're actually local out of Mount Prospect. It's harder to find their. I was just like by accident I stumbled on one in Woodman's over here in Carpentersville. I was like, oh, I'll try it. So they have different variety. One is actually they have shaped for mac and cheese. So yay, right? Extra fiber for the kids for mac and cheese. So I highly recommend this brand. They're very neutral. There's no aftertaste. So we have tasted the split pea pasta. We have whole wheat pasta. And this is like we made a meal out of nothing today.
Wonderful.
All right. I hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you next time.